Hello, my dear student. Welcome to our channel. How are you? I hope you are already fine. I'm also fine. Thank you. Let's start today topic. Today topic is types of nucleophile. First of all, what is nucleophile? Nucleophile term we already studied that the reagent, the species that have negative charge or that has free lone pair, that is called nucleophile. But there are different types of nucleophile. That is, a nucleophile may be positive nucleophile, not positive nucleophile. Nucleophile may be neutral nucleophile. Neutrophile may be neutral, may be negative, may be ambedient. Yeah, three types of nucleophile are used here. Which type of nucleophile are used? Three types of nucleophile. One is neutral nucleophile, second is negative nucleophile, third is ambedient nucleophile. So, what is neutral nucleophile, what is ambedient nucleophile, and what is negative nucleophile? What is these nucleophile? How can you define that this is negative nucleophile, this is positive nucleophile, this is ambedient nucleophile, this is neutral nucleophile, this is negative nucleophile? But there is no nucleophile that has positive charge. All the positive charges will be called nucleophile, all the positive charge will be called electrophile. Yeah, but there is some species, yeah, yes, there is some species that contain both. There is some species and which one end of the species contain positive charge will act as a electrophile, and the another end of the species contain lone pair or negative charge called will and act as a nucleophile. Yeah, this is there is some species present. So here, what is neutrophile species? What is neutral nucleophile? Neutral nucleophile will be at as the electron rich center. It is electron rich species due to the presence of non-bonding electron. Due to the it is electron rich neutral species. Neutral species due to the non-bonding of electron pair. Due to the non-bonding electron pair present, those neutral species that have non-bonding electron pair will be act as a neutral nucleophile. For example, NH3, it has neutral species, but nitrogen has also one lone pair. So this lone pair, this species can be act as a nucleophile, can be act as a nucleophile, and the species are called neutral nucleophile. This will be categorized in the neutral nucleophile. Similarly, H2O water, it has neutral species, but oxygen has two lone pair of electrons. So that's why they can be act as a nucleophile, and the species will be called neutral nucleophile. Yeah, it will be categorized in neutral nucleophile. Similarly, in alcohol, ROH, the species is neutral but have non-bonding electron pair called lone pair. Having lone pair, that lone pair can act as a nucleophile, can act on nucleophilic center, so it will be act as a nucleophile, and the species will be called neutral nucleophile. Similarly, ether, in case of ether, ROR, that is ether. Ether is the neutral molecule but having two lone pair of electron, two non-bonding electron pair. Due to this non-bonding electron pair, it can attack on the nucleophilic center. That's why it can be attack on electrophile. That's why they is called, the species is called nucleophile, and the species is neutral, so that's why it will be called neutral nucleophile. These are neutral nucleophile. But what is negative nucleophile? How can you define negative nucleophile? There is also some species in case of neutral nucleophile, like when there is multiple bond present, when there is multiple bond present in between carbon carbon there is multiple bond present like C triple bond, C double bond, C. This double bond or this triple bond or this multiple bond can also be act as a neutral nucleophile. This can also act as a nucleophile. This is also the example. You can also take the example of a neutral nucleophile from the alkene and alkyne. Is it clear? Let's proceed the topic. Yeah, and so let's proceed the topic. What is negative nucleophile? Negative nucleophile can be defined as negative nucleophile are those nucleophile which carry an electron pair and are negatively charged because one extra lone pair. For example, this is X is the alkyl group and sorry halide halogen group. This is the element of halogen. If they have all six lone, seven lone pair and seven electron in their valence shell, if they get another electron from the other atom, like when they accept electron from the alkali alkaline alkali metals, when they accept when they bond with alkali metals or when they bond in hydrogen, so they when they accept electron from them, they will get negative charge as well as these electron these are these species are rich in electron, rich in electron, more electron density. So that's why this nucleophile this can act as a nucleophile, and the nucleophile having negative charge will be called negative nucleophile. So for example, chlorine negative, fluorine negative, bromine negative, iodine negative, these all are means all the anions will act as a negative nucleophile. All the anions will be act as a negative nucleophile. As it clear? So it can be attack on any electrophile. Yeah, there is also another parts of the another types of the nucleophile called embedded nucleophile. Embedded nucleophile are those nucleophile which those species which contain both the part that is negative nucleophile as well as a neutral nucleophile, both the part contain. For example, there is when there is O N double bond O. This oxygen nitrogen has lone pair while this oxygen has negative charge. This oxygen has negative charge. So in this case, this nitrogen is act as a neutral nucleophile. Act as a neutral nucleophile while act as a neutral nucleophile while oxygen will be act as a negative nucleophile. So this species will be called ambedient ligand. Is that clear? This species will be called ambedient ligand. Similarly, when there is another species, like in case of a C double bond O, yeah, C double bond O, C, when this C contain negative charge, CH2, C, here is H. So this species can also act as a embedded ligand. This has neutral nucleophile, can act as a nucleophile, and this oxygen contain lone pair, so it can also act as a nucleophile. But this nucleophile will be act as a neutral nucleophile. So this nucleophile is called embedded nucleophile. These all are the types of nucleophiles. I hope you are will be cleared. If you have any confusion, if you have any question, if you have any problem, you can ask me in comment section, as well as you can ask me in my personal WhatsApp and my personal Gmail that I put in that I drop in the description box. You can get from there. Also, please support me, subscribe my channel. It make me feel happy that my students are supporting me. Okay, thank you my dear, thank you my dear, thank you my dear. Very best of luck.